Guys, so I have an awesome product here for you. Now I want to show you a little bit about getting it set up. It's called the Inlife Wake Up Light. Now this is a very cool little alarm, especially if you're like me and you don't really like to have like music blaring. I mean, you can, you know, you always have the random alarms and whatnot, but what's really cool about this one is this entire front portion of it actually has a touch sensitive input. Now when it comes to the dynamics of this, you're actually able to you can just like we do with a smartphone, just basically rub your finger against these. Now it has built-in light modes. Now this particular light mode right here is more for you choosing like your brightness. Now it goes, this is as dim as it goes, and of course since it's a light it gets brighter and whatnot, but very bright actually. This is about as bright as it can get. Now this is very bright. You may not be able to tell on camera, but as you can see, it completely distorted the white balance. So this is really neat. Now one thing that I did notice is it also has an FM, like I said before, FM radio. If you tap on it once, it's going to get you to a random channel. What you want to do is actually tap and hold onto FM and let it scan. And it's going to take its time scanning and assigning presets. See, preset 4, preset 5. Now it takes a little bit to do this, but what's really neat is that while it's doing this, you can also well, first let's wait a little bit. Let's wait till it finishes because it ain't going to take too long. But while it's doing that, it has this awesome mode called Sunset Simulation with FM radio. Basically, after you set the sunset time, it'll actually turn on the FM radio, then the sound of the radio will gradually diminish until basically it turns off during sunset. So we're gonna let this go for a few seconds and let it scan.
And call Kim. Call in.
Alright, cool. And now we're just going to choose our preset. So here we end up. Let's see here.
I rather have my mom walking on.
Now we can't go off playing all that music because of course the copyrights, right? Outside of that particular mode, let me see here, you can of course change the time. So let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. It's it should be about 10:49. And I can also hold it. There we go. And boom. Cool. Got that saved as well. You set your alarm time very simply as well. 1 second. And then from there, let's actually hold the alarm time. There we go. And let's say, just for example, we'll set it up for 2 minutes from now. Alright. So that way, 1 second. 2 minutes. So we're going to say 10. Alright. And we're going to say, come on. Alright, so we're at 10:50. We're going to say 10:52. That'll give us enough time to mess around with this for a bit. And just to check, 10:52, alarm is on. Alright, so now, let's see what other options they have back here. A little speaker right there. Have the option for music, which is pretty cool because these are like the built-in tones, so you can actually hit the music button and then choose what tone you want by hitting it. 1 second here. And going up and down. and you have a silent tone. We're gonna go with, let's say the beach. Canon. Alright, we'll say the beach. And that'll be the alarm tone. So we got it set for the beach. Now, while that's also doing its thing, I want to show you guys the different modes here. Because outside of the sunset simulation, which is it also has a color fade option, and you can also switch to different colors as well. One second here. White. Trying to get the green function to come up. Well, it'll do its thing. There we go. Green, blue, red, blue, purple, orange, kind of like a cerulean, like a green blue, and then you're back. So 3, 4, 5. So 5 colors to choose from. It's pretty diverse. And then right here is where you'd put in your sunset time. So that's like yeah, sunset time, or your snooze time. One second here. And normally you tap that, and let's say we'll set that to, just for demonstration purposes, we'll set it to 10, and let's say 54 or 55. Nah, 54. All right, awesome. And then we actually that was the I just stopped it, but that was the alarm. It went right to the sunset, showing the light, and started playing the radio. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a pretty kick butt clock. Been using it for about a week so far. I like how this is right here is actually 5 volts. So you have a rechargeable battery, but at the same time, if you wanted to make this a little portable, you can put in your battery, your actual batteries. It's weird to say that like that, but this is actually one of those devices that's come out in 2018 that still include AA, or in this case AAA batteries. So it's a bit weird to mention it that way when it's not a lithium ion or some sort of rechargeable battery with its milliamp hours and whatnot. I would recommend this clock, especially if you're the type of person that's like a really hard sleeper and you need more than one, I guess, stimulus to wake up. Definitely would recommend it because of this light feature. Like you see, you don't just have to have this pointed directly in front of you. You can have it literally anywhere. So if you have like a white wall that's nearby, you can angle it in a way where it'll hit you and it'll also reflect along the wall. Because this light is bright, like really, really, really bright. So to give you an idea, I could probably end up using this as like a camera. I mean, this is literally overshadowing the light of my lamp by a lot. So I have a link down in the description below if you're interested. It's really awesome. And that's basically it. Not much you could do in pretty much reviewing a clock with a light function outside of that. But yeah, I would highly recommend this, and I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the description so you guys can check it out. If there's anything else you're going to need, I would also check out the, let me see here. Actually, no, that's basically it. There's not much. There isn't really any accessories that come with this. It's a one deal gig, so no big deal there. And that's it. So, yeah.